Analyzing the effectiveness of implementing MSME scheme of lean manufacturing competitiveness scheme for MSMEs in rubber manufacturers Chennai by submitting by the V. Ranjita MBA second year VTIM Weldtech University. SMEs in India, the micro, small and medium enterprise plays a pivotal role in overall industrial economy of the country. The MSME sector acts as a breeding ground of entrepreneurship, often driven by the individual creativity and innovation. This sector contributes 8% of the GDP, 45% of manufacturing output and 40% of its exports. The MSME sector provides employment to the 60 million persons through the 26 million enterprises. The employment potential as well as the overall growth in the MSME sector is much higher than the large-scale industries. Problems of the SME. Despite its commendable contribution to the nation economy, SME sector does not get the required support from the concerned government department, banking sector, financial institution and corporate sectors, which will also becoming handicapped in competing with the national as well as the international markets. Different scheme implemented by the MSME by seeing the problems of what the SME was facing, like lean manufacturing competitiveness scheme, the design clinic scheme, market assistance and technology upgradation, technology and quality upgradation, promotion of the information and communication tool, tooling and training centers, improving quality in products, awareness on IPR, barcode certification, nurturing innovative business idea, cluster development basis scheme for enhancing productivity, Pradhan Mantri employment generation programs. Concept of the lean manufacturing scheme. The Development Commissioner, Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, the Government of India has been implemented the lean manufacturing scheme for the benefit of micro, small and medium enterprises during the 11th plan period in 2009. The objective of the scheme is to enhance the manufacturing competitiveness of MSME through the application of various lean manufacturing techniques. The techniques are like 5-way system, visual control, standard operating procedure, JIT, Kanban, cellular layout, value stream mapping, total productive maintenance, single minutes exchange or quick changeover, POCAC or mistake proofing case and technique. Statement of the problem. The scheme techniques were not fully implemented by the rubber manufacturers. Work environment was not provided by the rubber manufacturers to the workers. Most of the rubber manufacturers are not satisfied with the grant amount released by the government. No proper training programs are provided by the government regarding to the scheme. Due to lack of implementing all the techniques in the enterprises, the overall objective may not be achieved. Need of the study. Analyze the impact of lean manufacturing scheme of Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium under the NMCP, that is National Manufacturing Competitiveness Program, in a member industry of mini cluster formed by the rubber industries located in Chennai. Observing the implementing the lean manufacturing techniques in the industry. Studying the HR process and practices and welfare activities are given by the necessary suggestions. Suggestions and necessary improvements needed are given after completion of the study to increase its competitiveness. Objective of the study. Primary objective: to study the impact of implementing lean manufacturing scheme of MSME in rubber industries. Secondary objective: to identify the sources for the seed capital of the sample firms, to know the implementation and benefits of the lean manufacturing techniques, to evaluate the financial performance of the scheme implemented in the firms, to enhance the efficiency of the personnel management techniques used, to improve the competitiveness among the industries globally, to suggest the additional measures for improving the application of techniques mentioned in the scheme of lean manufacturing to increase the overall competitiveness of the industry. Scope of the study. This study also deeply analysis about the application of lean manufacturing selected 50 rubber manufacturing firms, which was given by the reference of the MSME. This study also probes the effectiveness of implementation of lean manufacturing in the referred organization in geographically confined area, that is Chennai. Further, the competitiveness of lean manufacturing application front has been examined. According to that, the inferences are derived. Ironically, this research have in a 3-month span of time. However, very great scientific care has been overlaid on the research to make the research emerge as sample to the guide for the decision makers of MSME. A copy of this research is also transmitted onward to the MSME New Delhi to base for the policy decision way forward. Limitations of the study. Though the study has focused on the effectiveness of application of lean manufacturing 50 firm so as to play as a reference frame to understand the other clusters, the analysis and the result derived swiftly and strongly applies only on the referred firms. The time and the resources have played a huge block in the forwarded march. However, all the possible professional measures have been taken to make this study as a representative and model research to the other people. Findings that have been collected from the owner side. The major suggestions we can give, they have to approach the bank as well as the MSME. Government of India has to provide the new and other awareness programs regarding the schemes and all to attract the SMEs. Reorientation programs and other programs also conducted by the state level as well as the district level. Good working environment condition has to provided by the manufacturers. In order to achieve the main objective of lean manufacturing scheme, that is increasing the overall competitiveness of the firms, are suggested to apply the all the techniques in their entities. More than half of the respondents have been not satisfied with the funds released in the account of the scheme. Hence, the government has to provide further assistance to the entities by releasing the further financial assistance in order to increase the extent of implementation of this scheme.